Okay, not even 24 hours of getting the Kong, and as I've told you, I couldn't find fucking Godzilla because this thing is not even supposed to be released yet. I'm not sure about here in Australia. I don't know if it should be, but I did quite a bit of research with some products of the second wave of this GXK. But no, I couldn't find any release date that was indicated. But yes, I found a store that says this just got new in stock, and when I went there, there were only two of this. The other one was not in that great condition due to a lot of paint mistakes, and the plastics were a bit off, but this one was totally fine, except for a bit of scuffs. It's just the packaging that the Playmates use. It doesn't fully protect the figurine, that's what I guess. But again, here we are, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is one of the best Godzilla Playmates figure or toy that Playmates have ever made. Cause I do own the giant Godzilla from GXK, which I did not review. I have it with me right now, but the thing is, the detail on this is just on another level. The sculpting's quite similar, the painting as well, but they're like articulation wise, this is just much better. I was impressed with the different joint they went for the arm, which I'm gonna talk about later. And yeah, this is the gigantic packaging, but there's no way of me reusing this again, so I'm just gonna throw it away. But yes, GXK, it emits the vaporized water, right? Misting heat ray, yes. They had this for the earlier, the Godzilla versus Kong thing, right? But yeah, this is just on another level. And I'm glad that I got this early on my hand again. And yeah. You know what? Let's get straight to the detail, cause this is just amazing. I mean, look at the head. So it's in fully red, clear plastic, cause it's gonna light up while it's doing the mist heat ray stuff later. And yeah, the head sculpt's really cool, and you see the LED things and a bit of a sponge on top of the head. Yeah, and I don't know what these tiny separate plastic pieces are for. Yes, you do not need to charge this. It runs with the battery at the bottom of the stomach here. And yeah, and I generally feel that the sculpting of this is way better than the giant Godzilla one, especially the head sculpt, since they didn't have to paint the pupils and things. I think that's the case. But the arms, yes, torso, the feet, yeah. Oh, looks good, right? Yeah, look at it from the front. It's cool. But the toe sculpt. I think the toe's more splitted here on the right side of the leg instead of the left. But I guess it does its job for balancing. And what I don't like about this thing again, when it comes to Playmates, but I'm not gonna, rate this thing super strictly because it's a kid's toy. And I believe this is, like, much better kid's toy. Because, like, when I was young, right, when I was kids back then, years ago, we did not have any of these type of cool figures. So, yeah, I really love the translucent red, pinkish red of this dorsal fins here. It's much better than the giant Kong thing. Not giant Kong, the giant Godzilla thing. And yeah, and another weird, like, painting. The painting's completely different from the dorsal fins. I wish it was all, like, clear pinkish red. That would have made it much better. But yeah, and you see the another dorsal fin kind of thing on the elbow is much smaller than the giant Godzilla one from GXK. And yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna show you guys the feature straight ahead. So what you do? Okay. They give you this thing. I forgot the name for it. My brain doesn't work at the moment. But yes, they gave it this. And they gave you this extra sponge for you to replace for the heat ray later on, which the manual says you will need to periodically. You may need to replace the sponge insert to improve performance. Additional sponge insert included, which is this. If you want to read it, yeah, you can pause the video right now. I'm not gonna go too deep into the manual, but what you do is you open the cap, the top part of the head here. Yes, it has pegs. You see the hole in there at the top here? That's where you insert the water. The peptide, what is it? I forgot what this thing is called. Whatever, man. That's not the important thing. And what you do is you press this button to make him roar. It's gonna light up from the back all the way to the top of the dorsal fin, make his eye light up, and it's gonna emit the mist, and while it opens the jaw. So that's kind of cool. Now that I noticed, the reason why it looks better. Oh, so all of these kind of holes, I guess it's in order. I think it's there in order to cover all these screw holes. That's really impressive. No wonder why it looks much better than the giant Godzilla one. Okay, I turned off the light. I know it's really dark, but it's in order to show you guys the feature properly. And yep, here we go. That's really cool. I already put it some water, like drops of water inside. Maybe it's not enough. I don't have water anymore because I messed up. I was playing with this feature for a couple minutes, and it's not as strong as I think. Yeah, but that you get the idea that it emits. Or maybe it's the fan that's disrupting this thing. Let's make it face the other way. There we go, it's much better. Yeah, he also got a bunch of the roaring sounds, just like Kong that I reviewed yesterday. It has like 3 or 4. That's really good. Okay, now, lastly, let's have a look at the articulation. Yes, you can move the jaw with your own hand, but I'll not do that because you might want to press the button instead to make him emit the water. And yes, very impressive thing. Guys, this is not like a single swivel anymore, it's a ball joint. So you can move it around. And it has a wrist swivel. And the leg kicks forwards and backwards, and his feet move 360 side to side. Yes, but no knee joints or anything. And there's a single ball jointed tail, but it's not much of an articulation, so I wouldn't really go deep to it. But yeah, generally, dude, this, yeah, you know, if you can get this as soon as it releases, I don't know if it started to release nowadays. Surely in Australia, but there were not much in stock. Only like 2, I told you. They got this in new stock today, and there were only 2 of it. So I guess this is some kind of like an early release for here in the country that I'm living in right now. But yeah, here we are. Anyways, yeah, guys, if if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like and hit the notification on button. And yeah, hopefully this helped you, to get your purchase decision right together. It's a really cool piece. Definitely recommend it. Yeah, the wrist swivel's a bit tight on the left arm. Yeah, it's a bit loose. I'll just let it be. Whatever. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go mess up with the feature a couple hundreds times because I really do love this figure. No screw holes you can see except for the stomach part where you can see the batteries. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll come back with another review.